It's time for the nightcap here in Bluefield, Virginia, as the Rams welcome the Allen University Yellow Jackets inside of the Dome in the two Virginias. Hello, everybody. Bailey Engel. We're glad to have you with us as the Rams look to make it 2 wins in a row after picking up a road win down in Georgia against the Truett McConnell Golden Bears. They welcome a very challenging Allen team at 12-6, 11-6 in the AAC. Get this, folks. The Rams have not won a home game since all the way back in November. They're still looking for their first home win in the calendar year of 2020, and we have a packed house at the Dome tonight. At halftime, we are celebrating President's List and Dean's List members throughout the entire college. So there are a lot of folks here for that at halftime. We'll have the mic up for you so you can listen in at home. But as the Rams try to go in at that halftime with the lead against Allen in the blue, they'll be going left to right. The Rams going right to left with Naquan Cousins, Paris Stevens, Jeremiah Jenkins, Damari Sexton, and Nick Roberts. Naquan Cousins, his first basket will send him over the 1,000 mark. If he hits a free throw, he gets to 1,000. 1 point away, a career at Bluefield College of 999 points. Ball is in the air, goes out of bounds. No, it doesn't, as Paris Stevens swings it into the backcourt, and Bluefield College has it courtesy Jeremiah Jenkins. Goes into the right wing, crossover dribble, feeds left side. Damari Sexton crosses onto the right side of the paint and rattles it up and in off of the glass. 2-0 Bluefield College leads as Allen goes left to right. Into the near corner, Malik Taylor passes at the logo for the guard and Vernon Jackson. Maya Jenkins steps up on defense as Andre Baker sets up in the corner. Here's Nick Cook down the lane, hands it off the glass, no good. After the shot is missed by Leroy Williams, Paris Stevens gets the rebound for Bluefield College. 2-0 the score. Stevens cuts to the left. At the left block, passes right elbow. Roberts rises and scores 4-0. Back-to-back baskets falling for Bluefield College. This team has the talent, and they have the ability to take control of the game, but what can they do to finish? That's been the problem for Bluefield College, especially in the last game at home against Montreat. Near corner three on the way for Allen. Too short after Malik Taylor missed it, but an offensive rebound corralled by the Yellow Jackets. A right wing three to try to fire it home. It's Andre Baker as he misses. Rebounded by Bluefield. Right to left they go, leading 4-0. 8:40 left to go. Jeremiah Jenkins passes top of the key. Naquan Cousins, chest pass right wing, Damari Sexton. Picks it up, lobs baseline, Nick Roberts on the far side. He dribbles, shoots, and rattles it in again. 6-0 Bluefield. Richard Morgan heading this Bluefield College team with Ryan Moody as an assistant. They can be happy about what they're doing on defense after a pass flies across the baseline for Malik Taylor. Turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Rams have scored 6 points already, leading 6-0. 18-15 and counting in front of a good crowd here at the Dome. Jason James heading up Allen in his 6th season. Paris Stevens flings it top of the key. Sexton bounces right wing. Jeremiah Jenkins looks for someone to screen him. Nick Roberts gets it done as Jenkins shoots for three. Off the mark, far to the left. Taylor pulls down the rebound. Allen. Taylor sprints into the front court. Left side of the lane. Rises for two. Ryle rolls off of the back of the rim and rebounded by Roberts. Rams with the back, leading 6-0. Paris Stevens pushing the ball up. Passes right baseline. Sexton shoots off the glass and in. 8-0. Timeout called by Jason James. One heck of a start for Bluefield College men's basketball. It's 8-0 Rams with 17:40 left to go. After Jason James poured a timeout, Bluefield College leads 8-0 in front of a big crowd at the Dome. Point guard taking the ball up for Allen, the guard from Tampa, Florida, 5'10". And that's Vernon Jackson. Passing around the arc, Nick Cook onto the far side for Malik Taylor. Bounces inside, pull up Jackson. Gets the first baseline jumper to fall for Allen from the right side. Makes it 8-2 as the Allen bench cheers defense. Bluefield College in the front court, courtesy Jeremiah Jenkins, the junior from the 7-5-7. Passes telegraphed and stolen away. Here comes Leroy Williams, one-on-one to the hoop. Missed the dunk, and it goes on the far baseline. Student section is going to give him a tough time about that one. Tried to rock it home and missed. Bluefield College with the ball back. Now at 8-2, crossover dribble Jeremiah Jenkins across the timeline. Passes Sexton in the corner in front of the student section and spins it top of the key. Stevens crossover dribble, right elbow. Hands it off Roberts. Rises from 15. Nothing but net. The mid-range specialist dials it in again. 10-2 the score. 8-point lead for Bluefield College. 16:35 on the clock. Thought about the long three. Andre Baker passes far side for his forward and Nick Cook. He bounces far corner for Taylor. Taylor in the corner, teed up by Naquan Cousins. Entry lob goes across the back baseline again, and Bluefield College defensively has really dialed in. Naquan Cousins still looking for the 1,000-point career mark. The basket will get him to 1,001. 16-18 left to play in the near corner. Paris Stevens. She has it at the top of the arc. Underhands Amari Sexton. Misses a long two. Follows the shot and tangled up with Naquan Cousins. Couldn't get the rebound. Here comes Allen in transition. Corner three. No, Taylor won't take it. Passes top of the key. Stolen away by Cousins. Bounces Jeremiah Jenkins. Lobs it up down to Naquan Cousins. Bluefield all out of whack there as Jeremiah Jenkins goes from the free throw line. Drives inside. Floats and misses. And he's fouled on the play. So the first foul of the ball game booked on Allen. 15:51 left to play in the first half. Goes on Andre Baker, the junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Seemed like a good time to bring down the house with a alley-oop up to Naquan Cousins. First free throw is good for Jeremiah Jenkins, 11-2 as the Rams go right to left. Andre Baker walks out. And a new man in for Jason James' team. Appears to be DeAndre James. Free throw connects. And it's 12-2. So Jeremiah Jenkins had been struggling at the free throw line. It would be important for him to get back on the right foot with that. As Virgil Lackey misses the long two. And it bounces into the far corner off the hands of Malik Taylor for Allen. So Bluefield College has it back. Right to left they go. They lead by 10. A good start for Bluefield. 15:40 remaining in the first half. Jeremiah Jenkins looks at his coach. Walks across the timeline at the logo. Left-handed dribble. Scurries into the right wing. Curls back out. Passes top of the key. Stevens angles for space at the top. Drives to the left on the wing. Passes top of the key. Broken up. Almost stolen by Jackson. Rolls on the floor for Stevens. Still rolling again after it's pushed up. Allen, 2-on-1. The Yellow Jackets good pump fake, and the left-handed layup falls for Vernon Jackson. Turnover for Bluefield. Caps off on a layup from the left side for the guard for Allen. 12-4 the score. 15:05 and ticking. First half, and Bluefield College looked good to start out as Jeremiah Jenkins shoots from 15, rattles off the rim, pulled down, and a rebound by Virgil Lackey for Allen. Naquan Cousins trying to bring the house down. Jackson meanders his way in. Kick out, looking for Taylor in the corner. Instead, dribbles inside, and a block called as he bumped into Jeremiah Jenkins and Cousins on the right side of the paint. Buzzer sounds. We will see no substitutes as of yet for Bluefield College. And this is usually where we see Richard Morgan dip into the bench, but like we've said in previous games, Bluefield College does not substitute anybody in until about 6 minutes to halfway through the first half. And now they're discussing who the foul should be booked on. 12-4 is the score. Rams with Stevens on the floor, Naquan Cousins. Roberts has a couple of jumpers. Damari Sexton, Jeremiah Jenkins as well. It's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. But we have a lot of people in attendance tonight Baseball team is here. We've seen lots of members of the soccer team, some football players as well. And after they mop out what's going on at the scorer's table, we should be good to go when they find out who they actually will book the foul on. And it's a technical called on Allen. So they call a technical on Virgil Lackey. Jeremiah Jenkins shooting 2. Shoots his first free throw, it's good. Makes it 13-4, so he has one technical foul shot. That was it. Fusing right there. 13-4 the score. Rams lead by 9. Inbounds pass coming up for Allen. Comes in the corner for the new guard in. Far corner, Jackson has the ball at his knees. Entry lob inside Lackey. His pass stolen by Roberts. Bluefield has it back. Threw a hand up in the air, batted it down, and corralled it. Naquan Cousins, can this be number 1,000? No, stuffed the ball right between the rim and the window. Bit disappointing there, but at least it's something original that we haven't seen. Nine-point lead. Bluefield College starting out red hot, led by as much as 10. Near side, Malik Taylor passes top of the key, and then another pass onto the left wing for Nick Cook. Cook crosses over, returns it near side, Jackson on the wing. Stevens in his face, flings it onto the far end for DeAndre James. James passes near side, Jackson drives right baseline, reverse layup, no good. Lackey couldn't put it back in. Naquan Cousins wrestled the defensive board. Bounces Stevens, he's into the front court. Passes near wing, Jenkins for 3. He got it from the near corner. 16-4 the score. Rams lead by 12, their largest. Mari Sexton getting back on defense, stopping Nick Cook in his tracks. Forces to pass out to Jackson. Near side feed to Malik Taylor. Taylor drives on the right baseline, pops the ball in the air, came back down with it. Virgil Lackey passes top of the key, now on the left wing. A 3 on the way for Allen. No good, off of the mark for DeAndre James. So after James' miss, Bluefield College has it back only for a moment. Mari Sexton bobbled the ball around with Vernon Jackson. Bluefield College with possession. Paris Stevens bounces right elbow. Nick Roberts bullies his way inside. Whistle blows to stop the play before that. And a reach-in foul is called on Allen. First foul on the Yellow Jackets. Andre Baker returns back into the ball game. Nick Cook comes out for Allen. By Jenkins, no-look pass in the corner, returns it off of Cousins back to his point guard. 13-12 remaining first half. Bluefield up by 12. Jeremiah Jenkins confidently dribbles top of the key, wanted to pass it to Roberts instead. Finds Cousins, right wing 3, it's good! And there it is, Naquan Cousins. In spectacular fashion and one on the 3 gives him 1,002 career points. The 1K mark for the Raleigh, North Carolina native surpassed at the Dome in front of a big crowd. Cousins to complete the 4-point play. He does. 20-4. Bluefield leading by 16. Great start for the Rams, playing fired up. Virgil Lackey drives inside, breaks it off of the window, but a foul called in the effort. So Lackey shooting 2. Number 1 shoots, nothing but net. 20-5. Both free throws fall for the forward. 20-6 the score. Rams lead by 14. By Jenkins in the near side from the logo, flings it to Paris Stevens, and it goes off of his hands into the student section. (20-6), 12:40 left to go. Andre James passes top of the logo. Jackson calling out a new offense. Allen needs something to work going left to right in the Under Armour jerseys with the yellow numbers and letters to go with their blue get-together. 26 the score, 12:20 left to go. First half, lost the ball, it's on the floor. Paris Stevens drops on it, and a tie-up called. He wanted to call a timeout. That actually is better for Bluefield College, though, because instead of burning a timeout, it's a tie-up that gives them the ball back. It didn't really seem like there was a tie-up at all. Meanwhile, into the game for the first time, Stanley Christian. Haven't seen that many games out of him in the Dome. Saw his debut at home against Monterey. Naquan Cousins underhands Damari Sexton, top of the key. He hands it off Stevens. Stevens at the top of the fan, drives inside Baker. Underhands Naquan Cousins, far corner. Crossover, shoots for three. Got it again. 23-6. Incredible start for Bluefield. High dribble, right wing three. James, he misses. Rebounded by Lackey, puts it on the deck. Stick back can't go under the basket. He can't dunk it in as well. Gets the ball back after it rolls off of the rim. Passes far corner Baker. Drives baseline, picks it back up, passes James under the basket. He missed. Bluefield College getting whatever they want on defense. 23-6 the score, 11.5 minutes remain. Stevens finds Christian, drives right baseline under the basket. Reverse layup, foul. 23-6, lots of energy for Bluefield College right now. That's what Richard Morgan wants. And what's great, if Bluefield College can keep this going, this shows the true potential that this team has with the amount of talent that they have been able to amass on this roster. If they're clicking, it just works. Stanley Christian misses the free throw. DeMonte Evans into the game. Well, it's Trent Dunn from Atlanta, Georgia, or excuse me, Raleigh, North Carolina. Christian, ball in his hand, shoots, swishes, 24-6. 18-point lead for Bluefield College. Back on defense, Jason James bringing in new faces. Anas Andrews into the game, and the point guard, DeJuan Sherman. Out to his far side for another new man in, Marquez Abernathy. Andre Baker, right wing three from Mars, no good, tipped into the hands of Allen, but Christian was fouled in the effort. Bluefield with it back, Damari Sexton. Now in trouble, passes DeMonte Evans. Evans feeds Christian, baseline three, near side, drills it. 26-6, 20-point lead for Bluefield. 10:53 left to go. First half, Bluefield clapping as they get back on defense. Trading the ball around, a prayer of a three from Abernathy, front rim no good. Christian volleyballs it to Sexton into the backcourt. Trent Dunn runs the point for Bluefield College. Sexton, turnaround prayer, no good from the left side, and rebounded by Anas Andrews. Point guard in Abernathy, passes near side Andre Baker in front of Richard Morgan. He underhands it to DeAndre James, and James returns Baker deep right wing. 10:18 left to play in the first half. Bluefield College is shooting over 50%. Near side for Baker, wide open three. Back of the iron, no good. Tipped in the air again, and this time it's a foul on Bluefield. Trent Dunn, the culprit. Denos Andrews will not get credited for the rebound. Makes the pass, passes top of the key. Denos Andrews returns Baker around the arc. Juan Sherman passed it to Baker. Baker under duress, shot from the free throw line and missed. Rebounded by Trent Dunn after a tip. Trent Dunn fouled as he went inside the perimeter. That's the 6th foul on Allen, and it'll keep it on the floor, but Bluefield College is now in the bonus. Pass from the left side of the hoop coming up. 9:56 remaining first half. Monte Evans, left block, passes left elbow. Christian, pump fake, step back, long two. Well, Christian, what an addition he's been as he drains a 15-footer, 28-6, 22-point lead for Bluefield. Andre Baker, step back three, no good. Naquan Cousins with speed and transition, spins at the logo, fouled by Marquez Abernathy. That's the 7th foul on Allen. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. After watching Allen, you can just tell that their game plan is to just shoot threes, and none of them are going. Everyone's stepping back, shooting a three, and you can tell they have the athletes to do so, but not working out so far. It's Bluefield College leads by 22 points, 28-6, one of the more spectacular starts to a ball game we have seen, especially against a conference opponent at the Dome. Now it says 20-5. I don't know where the point was erased from. Maybe one of their threes, they said they had a foot on the line. And the fouls, there's only 6 on Allen. So they've not only taken off a point, they've also taken off a foul. At this point, with the scoreboard problems we're having today, now there's 7 fouls, which now there's 6. At this point, the scoreboard is just a hypothetical. We got to figure out this problem. Now it's 28-6. They have changed the score around 3 or 4 times. DeMonte Evans lost the ball, goes to the hands of Allen. Near side, Marquez Abernathy. Top of the key. Bounce down low. Denos Andrews finishes. Good feed that time from DeJuan Sherman. Trent Dunn got poked in the face. It appears he'll go to the line. 28-8 the score. 20-point lead for Bluefield College. That is a frustrating go of it for Allen. Wes Ayers into the ball game. That shouldn't be lost in the shuffle. A 1-and-1 for Trent Dunn. He shoots, misses, rebound to Monte Evans, but he pushed off, and it's Allen ball. Left to right goes Allen, cutting into a 20-point lead, or trying to, with 9:10 remaining in the first half. Sherman passes near side Jackson, flinks it back out right wing Sherman. Sherman with a crossover. Roberts, baseball pass down low. Denos Andrews, no look dish. Far corner, Baker for 3. Off the backboard, no good. Foul called on the rebounding effort. That's on Bluefield. On Stanley Chris, or on Nick Roberts, excuse me, who were both down low. Not a great break for Bluefield College. Juan Sherman. Passes free throw line, Andrews wearing number 35 in the blue jersey. Passes near side Jackson, a pump fake, draws the defensive Dunn. Flings it out left wing for Andre Baker and bounces for Andrews at the free throw line, only to be fouled again. That's the 6th foul on Bluefield, 2nd foul on Trent Dunn. Hasn't been in the ball game very long, and just like that, Jeremiah Jenkins relieves his guard. Slap of the ball for Sherman. Lobs it onto the corner. Andre Baker, one-arm pass, Denos Andrews. Andrews feeds Sherman, right wing. Treats back out, 13 on the shot clock. Sherman, Euro step, left-handed layup off the glass and through the hoop. 28-10 the score. It's an 18-point game for Bluefield. Still a comfortable lead, but the Rams do not want to fall asleep and give up that offensive intensity they had in the first half, or at least the first half of the first half. Here's DeMonte Evans. Wow. Into the 10, 31-10. Top of the key three for Bluefield off of the bench. Three on the way on the near side, and Andre Baker gets the deficit right back to 18 after he sinks a jumper from the near wing. 31-13, Bluefield leading by 18. Stanley Christian takes the ball up, drives inside, right to the hoop. Passes out, Nick Roberts feeds West, airs, rattles off the rim, no good. That's Andrews with the rebound. 31-13 the score. Sherman backs in Jeremiah Jenkins. Bounce pass near side to Nas Andrews. Drives baseline, spins, right block. Passes far corner, Andre Baker. He stepped out of bounds. Bluefield College with the ball back off of the turnover. Welcome you into the Rams Digital Sports Network. It is another reminder to you folks that at halftime we will honor the President's List and Dean's List here at Bluefield College that are also athletes. Lots of them in attendance tonight supporting their teammates. Naquan Cousins already has 4 points. Nick Roberts backs in, right baseline, turnaround, fade away. Can't get the roll off the iron. Rebound Jackson Allen. Chest pass up ahead. Sherman rises to the hoop. Reverse layup, it's good. There's the potential you can see for Allen for athletic plays like that. 31-15. Rams have led by over 20. It's a 16-point lead now. Paris Stevens with a crossover dribble. Walks it into the right wing and underhands Naquan Cousins. Swatted away by Sherman. Hit the official and went out of bounds on the far sideline right in front of the student section. 15 on the shot clock. 7:06 game clock. Naquan Cousins. Passes at the logo for Jeremiah Jenkins. Wants a screen instead. Draws a double team. Jenkins picks it up. Passes free throw line. Christian shoots. Yes, sir. 33-15. 18-point lead again for Bluefield. Sherman early on in the possession. Misses in brick fashion. Here's a three in the corner. No good. Wrestled away by Naquan Cousins. Cousins outlets right wing. Jenkins passes down low. Cousins goes to the hoop. Rolls it in with a layup. He wanted a dunk. Drew contact. Got the layup to fall anyway. And in the blink of an eye, the lead is 20 once more. 35-15. 6.5 minutes to go, first half. Bluefield College with the big lead. Sherman with a no-look dish. He should have looked as Roberts stole the ball away. Gives it over to Paris Stevens. Crossover dribble into the lane. Bounces far corner, and it's telegraphed by Jackson. Jackson one-on-one with Jeremiah Jenkins. Jumps and scores on a left-handed layup. Speed all around. Not tons of control by 6 minutes left to go. Rams, with that in mind, slow it down for a moment. Jeremiah Jenkins at the logo. Left-handed dribble. Passes with one arm to Stanley Christian in the right wing. He wants some help as he continues to back up. Spins, lost the ball to Knox. Andrews had it for a moment. Now they're wrestling for it on the floor. Andrews pass tipped to the air, stolen by Cousins. Another wrestling match ensues in the right block. And Cousins, steal, draws a foul that sends him to the line for a 1-and-1. .5:45 remaining, first half. That's the 8th foul on Allen. Bluefield has 6 with an 18-point lead. Cousins looks at the hoop. Hits the front end of a 1-and-1, 36-17. Cousins for the 20-point lead, flicks the wrist, and he is 3 of 3 at the line. 37-17, timeout called. Bluefield leads by 20 with 5:45 remaining in the first half. Welcome back, everybody. 37-17. 20-point lead for Bluefield College with 5:40 remaining in the first half. DeJuan Sherman walks the ball across the logo for Allen. This team down by a lot. Another three in the corner, off the mark for Allen. Rebounded by Denas Andrews. Returns it in the paint and fouled on the rebound to Kylon Reed. 5:28 remaining. Bluefield College with one of the best starts we've seen at the Dome in front of maybe the best crowd of the year. Reed looks at the rim in his first of two free throws, and that was a knuckleball of a shot. Did not have much spin on it at all, and it did not go through the hoop either. 37-17. Reed bends the knee, shoots again, missed them both. Rebounded by Naquan Cousins. 37-17, Bluefield with a 20-point lead as Cousins runs the point for just a moment across the timeline. Passes Jeremiah Jenkins. Screens are there for Jenkins as he scurries to the left. Wants some more help. Rises, pops. Here's a three. It's good in front of the Allen bench. 40-17 Bluefield. Top of the key, DeJuan Sherman. Well, for Bluefield College, they did not commit a foul. It's an offensive foul. And unfortunately for Allen, they are playing selfish basketball. DeJuan Sherman, no paint touches, just drove down against three defenders and missed a layup. That was a low percentage shot. By the way, that's the second foul on Denas Andrews. Nick Roberts to the line. It's the ninth foul on Allen, so it's still a 1-and-1 situation. Shoots and misses, rebounded by Virgil Lackey. 1-and-1, couldn't fall. Jackson up top to DeJuan Sherman. He passes far corner. Here's a three, too short, tipped out of bounds. That's off of Lackey. Bluefield College ball. Andre Baker re-enters. Allen down by 23 points. Cousins from the left side passes in Damari Sexton, who hasn't played in a while, and bounces back to Cousins. So Cousins designed to run the point in this offense as he drives straight down the lane. Oh my gosh! He did it again! And one, Naquan Cousins. Wow! Oh, and it's a charge. They called it a charge. Oh man. Oh, he jumped from the free throw line. Lackey missed. That dunk went in. Damari Sexton from behind the midcourt. He carries inside, passes to Paris Stevens. Stevens flings it out to Jeremiah Jenkins. Jenkins backs up. I can't believe what we just saw, and neither can a lot of people here. Called the charge on it. That's amazing. Jenkins inside, Nick Roberts, pump fake, shoots. Yes, 42-17. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Rams with a commanding lead, 42-17. Vernon Jackson, one-arm pass to Juan Sherman. Sherman bounces near corner, Andre Baker. Damari Sexton picked him up. 13-second shot clock. Virgil Lackey in a double team. Passes Baker right wing. 9 on the shot clock. Now at 8, passes Sherman on the left wing. 5 seconds now at 4. Jackson from the paint. Misses from 5 feet. Rattles off of the rim. Got the offensive rebound. Puts it back up. And it goes on the baseline jumper. 42-19. That was frustrating to watch for Richard Morgan, to watch a guard that was that small get the rebound. Bluefield with a large lead still at 23 points. 3:15 left to go in the first half. Jeremiah Jenkins flings it out to Naquan Cousins. Underhands, no, he kept it himself. Overheads Nick Roberts near the right elbow. Backs inside, spins left, fade away, rolls it in. Got a piece of the front rim, then a piece of the window. 44-19 the score. 2:53 left to go, and into the front court. Allen passed the ball out of bounds, but off of Bluefield. .252 left to play. What a first half for Bluefield College. Drives down the baseline, underhands Lackey. This time the dunk goes, and the Boo Birds come out. It's just nice to have some energy here. 44-21. Into the paint, lost the ball. Sexton wrestles around with Leroy Williams, and Williams picked the ball loose. Cousins with the steal, jumps, and fouled by Lackey. 10th foul of the game on Allen. 2:27 left to go. Cousins playing fired up. So the Academic Honors Parade just about ready to start. We'll get that started at halftime. First free throw for Cousins. Nothing but net. 45-21. .227 in the first half. Cousins, an electrifying dunk that didn't count. One of the more unfortunate things that I've seen in my tenure here. 2:24 in the first half and counting. Allen with the ball back running left to right. DeJuan Sherman backs up at the logo. Overheads Andre Baker left wing. He bounces far corner. Lackey rises for three, off of the rim and a miss. DeMonte Evans with the defensive board. Underhands back to Trent Dunn. Dunn to the front court. Passes right side Evans, who bumps into Lackey. There's another foul, and Evans goes to the line for two. DeMonte Evans. First free throw, it's good. He came in, and when Bluefield was starting to fall asleep, hit a three, and that ended up being a pretty important basket because it reignited a Rams offensive run. Reggie Reynolds, the freshman from Sparta, Georgia, into the ball game. Monte Evans misses the second. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. And they're trying to get an academic parade to happen, and everybody in this small gym, unless they go outside, they're going to be on the floor. So now we have to stop play to make sure everybody's off the floor. Richard Morgan calls a timeout. 2 minutes, 1 second left in the first half with Bluefield leading big. It's 47-21. Welcome back, everyone. Bluefield up 47-21. 2 minutes and ticking first half. One of the best starts for Bluefield College we've seen in a long while. DeJuan Sherman underhands it. Stanley Christian got in the way. Stolen by Cousins. He's stuck in a double team and passes DeMonte Evans near side. Sprints across the timeline, now in the wing. Shot clock was not reset on the right way, so they're going to buzz here. Now they're going to have about 6 extra seconds. DeMonte Evans hands it off Stanley Christian, shoots a fadeaway, rolls it in. Good thing nobody caught that. 49-21. Minute 30 left to play. Still in the first half. Leroy Williams out of a triple team, passes left wing. Andre Baker, wide open three, swirls in and out, rebounded by Evans. Minute 20. On the clock as Bluefield goes into the front court. 49-21. Almost leading by 30 points. It's a 28-point lead for the Bluefield College against a team with a winning record. Near side, Jeremiah Jenkins passes left wing. Devontae Evans crossover, pops a three, misses with contact. No foul called. Vernon Jackson outlets up to Leroy Williams, and he rolls it in. 49-23. 26-point lead for the Rams. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Trent Dunn fakes the handoff. Jeremiah Jenkins, underhand Stanley Christian. Far corner, drives baseline, gives it back to Trent Dunn. Lost in translation there as the ball bounces into the hands of DeJuan Sherman. He bounces a left block, and Vernon Jackson lays it up and in. So some quick and easy points for Allen to end this first half, 49-25, as Trent Dunn goes into the front court. Curls it back, Naquan Cousins. The shot clock is still on. There is about a 3-second differential between the two. 19 seconds remain in the half. At the top of the key, it's Naquan Cousins. Cuts down the lane, jump for two. Missed the shot, but fouled in the process. So he'll go to the line for a couple. (49-25). Jenkins flicks the wrist off the front of the rim. He missed. First free throw he's missed tonight with 12.9 seconds left to go in the half. Cousins wearing number 1, trying to cap off a big first half effort. Missed again, and actually got this one to go. 50-25. Rams doubling the score of Allen. Shocking for Allen. 12-6, 11-6 AAC. Now down to 9 seconds. Vernon Jackson, pressured by Jeremiah Jenkins, passes right side. Leroy Williams shoots a three, swishes with 3 seconds left to go. 50-28 the score. Jenkins from long range, too short, and the Rams go in at halftime, leading by 22 points. So now the academic parade here at Bluefield College just about ready to commence. When we come back on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Bailey Engel here. Bluefield College ready to start the second half. They lead 50-28 behind a big first half surge to start out the ball game. Brandon Shields into the game for the first time, provides defense on the missed Andre Baker shot, as now Stevens gets mugged and Jackson steals it away for an easy layup to make it 50-30. So Bluefield College giving up a little bit of a run to this Allen team right at the end of the half. Now Bluefield College with the ball back, and they did not start the shot clock. So that's pretty much how we start games here. Right around the first 30 seconds, there's some sort of shot clock error. And they easily fix it. 50-30, Bluefield leads by 20. Left to right they go now with Jeremiah Jenkins, the point guard, Sexton, Brandon Shields, and Paris Stevens, as well as Nick Roberts. Jeremiah Jenkins with the ball on the right wing, bounces it up top of the key for himself, drives left baseline, shoots and misses from the left block. It's pulled down by Leroy Williams, gives it up to his point guard, Jackson. Bring number 11, the free throw line, bounces top of the key or bounces far corner, Andre Baker. Baker underhands corner, Jackson. Right block lob inside to Walker, he missed. Now the ball's tipped down to the right wing, no good. So Taylor goes up for the left block, no foul called. It's a clean tip from Nick Roberts, and after the ball goes out of bounds. Left wing, passes into the near side, Taylor. Taylor backs out, overheads, far corner, Jackson thought about the three. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lob inside in the paint, Leroy Williams missed, rebounded by Roberts. Underhands Paris Stevens. Stevens across the timeline, 18:40 left to play in this game. Leading by 20. Bluefield College leading at halftime 50-28. Maya Jenkins trying to keep that going, looking for the first points of the second half. Mari Sexton, top of the fan, lobs it up in the air and passes Nick Roberts. Roberts in the right block, backs in on Williams, rises from 15, nothing but net. 52-30, another mid-range jumper sank by number 21 for Bluefield. 18:10 left to go in the second half. Crossover dribble for Taylor. Taylor from the right elbow, passes top of the key, Jackson. Jackson goes inside, Brandon Shields draws a charge. If Naquan Cousins was charging on that dunk, then that's definitely a charge there, and it was. 18:01 left in the game. Damari Sexton, wearing number 5, bounces to Stevens. Stevens into a double team. Jackson called for another foul. Pass to Jeremiah Jenkins. Here's Damari Sexton at the logo, out of a double team. Passes far side, Paris Stevens from the free throw line. Feeds it right baseline. Nick Roberts drives, fades, shoots, and misses. Tipped in the air. Rebounded by Leroy Williams. Bounces near side. Vernon Jackson. Jackson goes inside. Another foul called on Bluefield. (52-30), 22-point lead for Bluefield. That's the second foul on Jeremiah Jenkins. 17:39 left to go. Leroy Williams thought about the three, instead passes near side Taylor. After the wing, he overheads far side. Andre Baker rises from pro length, too short. Rebounded by Roberts, gives it over to Jeremiah Jenkins, spins inside to Brandon Shields, puts on the brakes at the right elbow, passes top of the key. Jenkins for three, in and out, no good, swirling into the hands of Williams for Allen. Jackson now with it for Allen, down by 22. They're going to need to make a lot of shots and most likely shoot from 70% in the second half to come back, and there's an offensive foul. So Bluefield College gets it back. Second foul booked on Malik Taylor. Jason James is not having that the sixth season as the head coach. Passes in, Paris Stevens. Stevens out of a double team, flicks it across the timeline. Brandon Shields, his pass on the far end of the court, stolen by Andre Baker. Baker feeds Taylor, floats from 15, no good. Rebounded by Sexton. Up ahead, Nick Roberts trying to dunk it, and he walked. Baker bounces left baseline. Leroy Williams with a pump fake, drives on Nick Roberts. Roberts and Shields double team. Hangs up a prayer. It's no good. Looking for the rebound, and he missed. After Nick Cook put that one back up, he was fouled. 52-30 remains the score, but Cook goes to the line. Bluefield College has only made one shot from Nick Roberts in the second half so far. We are 3 minutes and 21 seconds in. Left-handed free throw goes in, and Nick Cook makes it 52-31. Nick Cook ready to shoot. 52-31. Gonna make it an even 20. This is the free throw. Swatted in the hands of Sexton. Sexton bounces far side. Jeremiah Jenkins goes back towards the timeline with Cook right behind him and finds a little bit of separation at the logo. Right-handed dribbles, passes near side Paris Stevens. Stevens returns top of the key. Sexton, who flings it to Naquan Cousins in the left wing. Cousins with a right-handed dribble himself with 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key, drives right side of the paint, hooks with a right hand. Back of the iron miss, rebounded by Baker. Here comes Allen right to left. They have been a little bit better offensively in the second half, but not good enough. Nick Cook rises from 15, rattles around. After that ball was on the rim for seemingly 20 minutes, it rolled in. 52-33. Inside of 20 points now as Cousins flings it into the front court. Nick Roberts, right block. He passes, left wing three from Jenkins. Bounces off of the mark, no good, rebounded by Williams. Erratic play for Bluefield College so far in this half as Taylor misses in the corner, rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins tells everybody to calm down, and they slow it down as well, as now they go left to right. Bluefield up by 19 points as Jeremiah Jenkins scurries into the far wing, underhands Damari Sexton. Sexton pivots at the free throw line, passes near side. Cousins shoots for three, good. Inside out basketball, 55-33. Bluefield College with a big lead, and now Allen getting some points on a quick break from Cook, 55-35 after the layup. So a 20-point lead for Bluefield. Naquan Cousins passes up in the right wing for Nick Roberts. Bluefield just trying to get out of this press. Allen still chanting for defense. 14:55 left to play in the second half. Bluefield leading by 20. Cousins wants help and gets it from Jeremiah Jenkins. Underhands to the point guard. Step back, 17-footer. Front rim he missed. Well, the Bluefield crowd would have went crazy if that one went in after he got a little bit of separation on the crossover. Taylor entry lob inside Leroy Williams. Edwards scissor hands it down the baseline, and Bluefield College gets the ball back. 14.5 minutes left to play. They never restarted the shot clock. Cousins transition three, no good. Rebounded by Allen again. 14:20 left to go. Bounce up ahead, Andre Baker. And the transition layup goes 55-37, an 18-point lead for Bluefield. Somehow that just seems a little bit more hopeful than 20. 14:05 left in the second half. Right side, Damari Sexton. Sexton with Nick Cook in front of him. Left to hand to right hand switch on the dribble. Bounces right baseline. Roberts, another mid-range right into the face of the defender. 20-point lead again, 57-37. It's not the most exciting way to play, but it works for Bluefield. Oh, another floater, no good. Swatted in the air on the putback, and Bluefield pulled it down. Nick Roberts on a rebound, underhands Paris Stevens. Stevens cuts for space down the middle of the floor, and at 13.5 minutes, turns right down the paint. Swarms in the defense, kick out, far corner three, wide open, Cousins in and out. Rebounded by Williams. 13:20 left to go. Taylor passes down low. Andre Baker, reverse layup. Oh my goodness. Jason James calls a timeout. 57-39, 18-point lead for Bluefield. Allen playing a little bit better though in the second half. Stanley Christian inbound for Bluefield, 13-17 left to go in this game. Monte Evans passes around to Christian. Christian feeds Jenkins. Back to Evans across the timeline as Bluefield College leads by 18 points. Damari Sexton bullets down low. Stanley Christian puts it on the deck. Fade away, too short. Swats it out of the hands of Virgil Lackey. And it goes out of bounds off of Bluefield. So 57-39. Bluefield College has only scored 7 points in the second half. 11 for Allen so far. Now Lackey drives down the baseline, hooks with the left hand, and scores. 57-41 now. So it's a 16-point game. Rams need to score a little bit more to feel a bit more comfortable and get that mental momentum back. We saw that in the first half. They looked so confident. Allen did not. Now those shots are falling, and the speed is there for Allen as well, which is always dangerous. Lob inside, Nick Roberts tangled up with Lackey, and the foul called on Lackey. So 4 fouls on Allen in the second half. We'll check to see how many fouls are on Lackey. Stops the clock at 12 and a half minutes on the dot. Kylon Reed into the game, Lackey out. I believe that's his second or third foul. Jeremiah Jenkins from the near wing. Near baseline, the men stacked up on the free throw line. Right side of the hoop, passes near corner, DeMonte Evans. Wearing number 4, backs up on Allen. 12:25 remaining in this ball game. Bluefield College going to find off an Allen surge as Damari Sexton carries down the lane. Lost the ball, and it stays with Bluefield with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Went off of the hands of Allen. Wasn't a convincing enough call, but Allen not arguing here. Jeremiah Jenkins trying to get people to call in, and now he passes to Stanley Christian. Returns to Jeremiah Jenkins, 5 on the shot clock. Jenkins has to back out, chucks up a prayer. He's blocked, but a foul is called on Vernon Jackson. 3 shots for Jeremiah Jenkins, and this is big. That's the 3rd foul on the junior guard. And a chance to put Bluefield back up by 19 points if he hits all of these free throws. And Jeremiah Jenkins just trying to get the conversation, the communication right with Stanley Christian, who hasn't played with Bluefield all year. Just a couple of games in the past week or so. As Jenkins shoots, tickles the twine from 15 feet. 58-41. 17-point lead for Bluefield, a 25-point lead at halftime. Jenkins hits the second to make it 59-41. Bluefield will be back in 6 days after this, and what a foul it turns out to be because the Rams lead by 19 again, 60-41. And on the right side, passes at the free throw line. Vernon Jackson spins it right wing. Here comes Sherman, lost the ball, got it back. No travel call. Missed a layup anyway. DeMonte Evans pulls it down, right block, into the front court he goes. Straight down the lane and curls back into the right wing. Wants someone to pass to, finds Jenkins at the logo. Rams settle down, leading by 19, 60-41. Jenkins flops to the floor and passes left side Sexton. Bounces top of the key. Evans didn't like his look for 3 and gave it over to Jenkins. Entry lob, right block, Stanley Christian. Drives, shoots, and scores. Good penetration by the Rams there, 62-41. 19-point lead turns to a 21-point lead again. DeJuan Sherman drives from the right side, missed a layup, pulled down on a rebound by DeAndre James. His reverse layup can't go. Rebounded by Nick Roberts, and a rip away there did not work for Kylon Reed. Here's Jeremiah Jenkins into the front court. Alley-oop to Damari Sexton. Doesn't work out. Turns around. Gets the 2 to go anyway. 64-41. Rams showcasing their speed now. Into the front court again. Jump straight up from Damari Sexton. And they call a foul after the play had gone through. So Kylon Reed to the line for 2. A bit of a late whistle there. Richard Morgan not excited, but with a 23-point lead, you can't complain about too much. Reed looks at the rim, shoots. Can't get the roll after the ball bounces a few times. .11 minutes, 1 second. Remaining in the ball game, Rams with a commanding lead against a team with a great record at 12-6. Missed them both. Rebounded by Nick Roberts. It has been Bluefield's night so far. Lots of ball game left to be played, but Bluefield will take it. Maya Jenkins heavy dribbles, passes near side to Mari Sexton. Sexton with the ball over his hands, or over his head, passes on the free throw line. Stanley Christian drives the left side of the paint, shoots again off the glass and in. 66-41. Penetration working for Bluefield on the last couple of possessions. Here comes Sherman, scurries down the lane, passes far corner, three on the way, too hard, rebounded by Sexton, passes up ahead, Jeremiah Jenkins one-on-one, layup, yes sir. 68-41, Rams fired up, they're back up big, 27 points. Under 10.5 minutes to play, Sherman calls a timeout. Bluefield College leads big, 68-41. Allen with the ball back, 68-41. Nothing going right for the Yellow Jackets, but that means everything has gone right for Bluefield. Trading the ball around, looking for a shot beyond the arc, no good. It bounces for Stanley Christian and Bluefield. Rams up ahead. Mari Sexton across the timeline, 10 minutes left to play. Bluefield with a 27-point lead, 68-41. Jeremiah Jenkins one-arms a pass to Monte Evans near corner. Passes free throw line. Stanley Christian pivots inside. Right block, no good. Swatted and fouled. So now he goes to the line for a couple. Christian looking to push this up to a 29-point lead. Number 13 eyes the rim, flicks the wrist, good. 69-41. Christian, another shoulder shrug. The first half was packed here. Getting it done with lesser crowd, but still a decent one as Christian hits both, 70-41. Rams back on defense. Marquez Abernathy trades around with Sherman, splits the defense across the timeline, goes for the layup, no good. I guess that's Allen's game plan. Drive inside, draw a foul. Lots of times when Sherman has the ball, it's just drive down the lane, go for a layup, hope for the best. Score remains 70-41, 9:39 left to go. That's the first foul on Ben Grove for Bluefield, just entering the game. Rams out with a pretty big lineup now. Christian, Grove, and Cousins. Second free throw goes. So now 70-42. 28-point lead for the Rams. Jeremiah Jenkins crosses the timeline, passes Naquan Cousins. He lobs a mid-range and tickles the twine from the left side. Now it's a 30-point lead, 72-42. What a game for Bluefield College. Near side, Jawan Sherman, a jump stop under hands of Leroy Williams. Hooks with the right hand, and it's good. 72-44 the score. Across the timeline again, Jeremiah Jenkins curls around back behind the right side of the wing. 9 minutes, 5 seconds and counting. 30-point lead just moments ago, now down to 28. Jeremiah Jenkins backs up in the corner with 11 seconds, passes Stanley Christian. He lost the ball. One-on-one to the hoop. DeJuan Sherman lays it up, and it's good. 72-46. Here's DeMonte Evans, a crossover dribble, 8:44 left to go. Rams need more games like this. They'll welcome Kentucky Christian 6 days from today. That pass is nearly stolen by Abernathy. Tangled up on Jeremiah Jenkins as he goes across the sideline, picked up by a fan. We'll see Naquan Cousins come into the game and pass the ball from the far sideline. He gives it to Jeremiah Jenkins at the top of the fan. Passes near side. DeMonte Evans with a man in his face, shoots and bricks a three. No good. Rebounded by Allen. Crossover dribbles Abernathy. Has the ball and feeds it near corner. No good. Naquan Cousins got the rebound. Almost fouled. No call, though, as Jeremiah Jenkins walks across the midcourt line. 8:08 left to go. Gets the screen from Ben Grove at the top of the key. Angles to the left with left-handed dribbles and bounces left elbow. Ben Grove turn around with space and misses off of the glass. Into the hands of DeJuan Sherman. 72-46 the score. Big lead for Bluefield. And a block called on the shooting foul on DeJuan Sherman. 7:53 left in this one. Free throw doesn't go for Allen, so Sherman attempts again. Senior guard from Cincinnati sinks the second. 72-47. Stanley Christian lost the ball, got it back, almost walked past across the timeline Ben Grove. Now he's at the logo in trouble and gives it over to DeMonte Evans. So a full court press still working. 7:40 left to go in the game. Jeremiah Jenkins walks to the right in front of his coach, gets a couple of screens. Now at the left elbow, finds some space under the basket, underhands Evans, near corner three, too short. Tipped in the air and rebounded by Kylon Reed. Reed up ahead to Abernathy, passes in the near corner, and his man ran out of space, and Kareek Groggins. That gets the clock down to 7:23. 72-47. This has to be a shock for Allen as Stanley Christian cuts across the logo, passes far corner. Cousins unselfishly underhands Jeremiah Jenkins. And I think that's the plan now for Bluefield. Dribble out the clock. And for DeJuan Sherman, that foul is kind of something you see when your team is down by 4 with 35 seconds left to go, not down by 25 with 7:10. That's his second foul, by the way. 7th foul on Allen, so this is the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw is good for Jenkins, makes it 73-47. Both of them good for Jeremiah Jenkins, so it seems the free throw woes have turned into a thing of the past for Jenkins, after really struggling with that in the last home game against Montreat. 7 minutes left to go. Bluefield up by 27 points. DeJuan Sherman, he's blocked by Ben Grove. Outlet up to Jeremiah Jenkins. Does he have enough space? No. Underhands it back to Abernathy. Abernathy goes across the timeline, steps into a three because why not? And it's good. 72 to 50 now. Actually 74 to 50. It's a 24-point lead. Goes up ahead. It's lost again. Abernathy kicks the ball out of bounds into the sideline, and Bluefield College has it. Naquan Cousins leaving the game. Maya Jenkins with it back, 6.5 minutes left to go. Passes near side, pairs Stevens. Stevens with a left-handed dribble gives up top to Monte Evans. Drives left side of the paint, goes through defenders. He's blocked, and Kylon Reed tips the ball off of Evans. That turns into a good play for Kylon Reed. 6:18 left to go. Abernathy, crossover dribble in the front court. Entry lob, left block, Leroy Williams backs it up near the free throw line, shoots and misses. Ramsden calls same teams on the rebound, and they made him pay after the loose ball is picked up by Groggins. He drives the baseline and scores 74-52. A collision with the two big men inside. Monte Evans across midcourt, 74-52. 5 minutes, 52 seconds left to go. Jeremiah Jenkins wants some help on a screen with Reed in his face. Drives on the free throw line, crosses over in the near corner, volleyballs it out of bounds. It's picked up by Richard Morgan. A bit upset there with 5:41 left to go in the game. Well, the potential's there for Bluefield College. We're seeing that. Near side, Abernathy, good again. 74-55, a good run for Allen. Richard Morgan burns a timeout, 5:32 left to go. Welcome back, 74-55, 5.5 minutes left to go. Bluefield with a big surge in the first half. They were up by 25. They've been up by over 30 in the second half. Now it's cut down to 19. Allen has the athleticism, and you can tell with a team that's 12-6 and 11-6 in the conference that the potential's there to win some games. With Bluefield College, their athleticism is just been top of the line in this game. Naquan Cousins with a big first half. Nick Roberts, Maury Sexton, Jeremiah Jenkins all playing well. Paris Stevens misses the front end of a 1-and-1. 5:20 left to go. DeJuan Sherman, bet he's going to shoot this. Nope, passes out, and Kylon Reed rocks it home. What a pass by DeJuan Sherman. And the dunk on the finish, 74-57. Run continues for Allen. Another steal. Abernathy outlets up to Sherman. Lob up on an alley-oop. And a dunk ball, 74-59. All of a sudden, this does not seem comfortable. 74-59. It's a 15-point game. Big run for Allen. Welcome back, everyone. Stanley Christian inbound for Bluefield. All of a sudden, 15 points, the deficit between Allen and Bluefield. And with 5 minutes left, that is not impossible to come back from. It's unlikely, but impossible. Now in a trap and a foul called. Allen and Jason James did not want that call to happen. It did, and we will see a 1-and-1 for Trent Dunn. This is a big one. It's been a big run for Allen. 4:53 left to go. Rams have led by over 30 in the second half. Trent Dunn eyeing the rim. Front end of a 1-and-1. Good. It's marking a little bit more offense for Bluefield College. 75-59. Number 30 eyes the rim, nothing but net. 76-59. It's a 17-point lead. Crossover dribble. Abernathy rises for three. Got it. Layup is good. 78-62 should be the score. Misses the long three, and the Rams pull it down. 4:20 left to go. Bluefield College into the front court. Here's Jeremiah Jenkins, passes top of the arc for Trent Dunn. Jeremiah Jenkins inside, wants some help, curls it back out to Mari Sexton. Sexton flings it in the left wing. Here's Jeremiah Jenkins, back iron, no good. Nick Roberts offensive rebound, kicks it back out, and Bluefield College can just start to walk out about 30, maybe 20 seconds here. 77-62, a little bit of pressure now for Trent Dunn, and he gets fouled. So Dunn hits another free throw. Now it's 78-62. It should be 79-62. 78-62, 3:48 left to go. Dunn again. He's 4 of 4. The stat line will read 3 of 3. Doesn't make any. 79-62, 17-point lead, 3:40 left to go. Abernathy, well, there's a bit of a heat check there. Williams pulls down the rebound underhands. Jackson has 3 fouls, goes inside. He's blocked by Sexton, bounces into Christian. Christian crosses over, down the sideline. He has some room, passes out far corner. Jenkins off the mark, rebound Stanley Christian, rises back up, kicks off the glass, it's good. 81-62. 19-point lead. They got it down to 15. Turn around. Jumper falls for Leroy Williams. It's 81-64. 17-point lead. Damari Sexton in the corner. Bounces top of the key at the free throw line. Down the arc. Stanley Christian walks it out. Bluefield College trying to milk the clock down. Up by 17 points. Far corner Stanley Christian. Bounces into Nick Roberts. There's a charge. So it's an offensive foul on Stanley Christian. Substitutes entering for both teams. Virgil Lackey into the game. That's the 6th foul on Bluefield, by the way. Christian remains on the floor. Paris Stevens now in. Nick Roberts walks off. So a couple of guards in for Bluefield now. Go with a man-to-man defense. Marquez Abernathy, the senior. Be interesting to see if these two teams play again. Dunn almost made him lose the ball. Abernathy rolls it near side, passes top of the key. Kylon Reed drives left paint, rises for 2, no good. Swatted around, back into the hands of Lackey. He goes back up and one. 81-66. Man of the knees, shoots again, it's good. So now 81-66 the score. Bluefield College with a commanding lead, 81-67. It's a 14-point game. Bluefield College with 2 minutes, 20 seconds. They've been able to milk enough of the clock. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Jeremiah Jenkins down the lane, floats it up. He's swatted, pulled it back up. Damari Sexton scores for Bluefield, 83-67. 7-point lead, make that a 16-point lead, I should say. Bluefield with it back after the base layup. Stanley Christian down the lane. Oh, what a step! Tomahawk jam with the right hand. What a head fake. Big game for Bluefield. What a big, big game. Kevon Wright re-enters. Wes Ayers does as well. Wow. Stanley Christian. Unlike the Naquan Cousins dunk in the first half, that one counted. Now a little bit of extracurriculars between Sexton and it appears to be Jackson. So a technical called on Bluefield. It just seems to be one. Free throw goes for Jackson. No, he'll shoot again. 85-68. (85-69) after he hits both on the technical foul. This will be a big win for Bluefield. I mean, they've led by more than 30, but still, this is a big, big win. Abernathy up for two, nicks the rim. Lackey swats the ball back in. Kevon Wright has it back for the Rams. Richard Morgan telling him to slow it down. Trent Dunn goes down the baseline, curls it back out for Wright. He lobs up a three. Off the mark, bounces across the baseline, no good. Back into the front court, Sherman kicks it out. Abernathy, another three. Off the mark and a foul called. He'll go to the line for three. Minute 16 left to go. Well, Abernathy is part of the reason this is semi-interesting. Cut it down to a 15-point game. Made it 14 about a minute ago. Abernathy misses. Well, Bluefield has led by double digits the entire second half. By over 30. Oh, Abernathy, second of three. Got that one to go. 85-70. Rams cheering as Robert Littlejohn, the freshman from Columbus, Ohio, checks in. Mari Sexton exits for Bluefield with a minute 16 left to go. So he hits two of the three, 85-71. The front court, Littlejohn passes Brandon Shields, chucks a three, in and out, no good. Littlejohn with a rebound, stick it back in, he got it. 87-71, outlet up to Kylon Reed, he slams it down. Hits the booze as well. 87-73, Kevon Wright lost the ball. Jackson with it back, he slams it in. 85-75. 12-point game. Kevon Wright outlets up to Brandon Shields, and Lackey tips the ball out of bounds with 46.9 remaining. Trent Dunn. Feeds Kevon Wright, wide open left wing, too hard. Rebound Littlejohn. Freshman backs it up in the near corner, bounce inside. Brandon Shields lays it in. What a dime from Littlejohn, 89-75. Stops the clock, 35.9. Abernathy fouled by Kevon Wright. At this point, just don't touch him. It's like 14. 35.9 seconds left to go. Well, Allen does have 2 timeouts. And we saw Reinhardt when the Rams were up by 6 with 2.1 as that free throw's missed. 2.1 seconds to go. Reinhardt called a timeout. Baffles, I think about it every single day. 89-75 the score. 14-point lead for Bluefield. Good for Abernathy, 89-76. So this is the second lowest lead of the game. Outlet up to Ben Grove. He lost the ball again. Kicks it back out, 27 seconds. Littlejohn feeds it up. Brandon Shields at 3. Wes Ayers, actually, he got it. 92-76. Bluefield up big. Shot clock is off. Abernathy crosses over. 17 seconds left. On her hands, back down, and an offensive foul. Groggins lowered the shoulder. 14.4 seconds remaining. Littlejohn has it. Goes across the timeline. Trent Dunn. 8. Now down to 7 seconds. He dribbles it out, and Bluefield College. Statement win tonight against a good Allen University team. They best this team from Columbia, South Carolina by 16 points. 92-76. Great performance all around for Bluefield College. And the Rams improved to 10-12 on the year, 8-8 in the AAC, giving Allen their 7th loss, and now they are 11-7 in the AAC. So for 6 days, we will see you next time against Kentucky Christian when the Rams have a doubleheader against the Knights. Till then, though, take it easy, Rams fans.